shout out to everybody here on a Saturday night. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me a minute of time. Welcome to the Crypto Lever Show. We'll see you in about 8 minutes, baby, 8:10. Probably a little faster than the countdown. We love you. We can't wait to see you. 60K looks to be brewing here for Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Did you get what I was saying? Price was a nothing burger today. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sign language. Picture, a game of Pictionary over here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on this beautiful Saturday night. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in September 14th. We got through Friday the 13th. It was a simple one. We're going to look at the candle close. Liquidity on both sides. They could take it either way. Exactly where we were really throughout the day. We had a little bit of a pump, a little bit of a dump, only to kind of come back to zero here. And we're going to break it down for you. Remember, we talked about longing if the 7-minute broke above the 200 MA. It kind of did, kind of didn't. Never really was solid. And just really the 7-minute went up and down sideways in a tiny range between 59.9 and 60,000, really in a $100 range for hours on end. That's what happened. So really not much to talk about. Hope you spent more time with your family than staring at the charts today. It was a nothing burger. It was a nothing burger over here. Number one stunner. Shout out to Joe Custer in the house. We in the building life for happy Saturday. Shout out to Crypto Marcos. That knock live. Shout out to everyone enjoying a beautiful Saturday of college football and keeping an eye on the charts. Amen. Saturday night watch party with my wife. We're blasting on the big screen. Shout out to Rave Song Records in the house. Man, it's a celebrity over here. Shout out to Cody. Thank you, Sammy, for DMTR and Hex. You gave me the knowledge and I got the love for the lifers. Love you, brother. Shout out to PS5 Future of Gaming. Big green burger going on right now. You're funny. A green burger? I don't know about that. That would be nice. What's up, Sammy? Love you too, brother. Shout out to Rudy. Jamal Antonio. Getting ready. Jamal, I saw your text. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't think too much going on. We're not be able to go to the beach tomorrow. So I asked my wife and it never went anywhere. So we're going to have to plan another day. Silly question, but you guys see a diamond on the 1 minute. Those usually go the same way. They came in correct, 100%. KASPLEX smart contracts launching at 5 a.m. Pacific time, and KASPLEX is pumping. We talked about KASPLEX pumping even before that happening. Show me the charts and I'll show you the news. We've been talking about KASPLEX inside of a bullish flag here for a while. Yeah, and KASPLEX getting nicely just to the top of the channel, but bumping from 13 all the way back to 17. It's a beautiful 30% move for your KASPLEX gains. And I see KASPLEX, even if it comes back, comes up and down, but I see over time a win here with a stop loss below 14 for a move for KASPLEX all the way back to 22 or 29. Sorry, all the way up to 29, possibly 30 cent. So shout out to anyone that jumped into KASPLEX with me. We got in below a penny and have been long swing trading it in and out and having a blast ever since. I was going to text you the same thing, bro. We will replan it. Amen. Thank you, Jamal. Yeah. What do you think is... I don't know where my phone is, Jamal. I left it... I see it here now, but today I left it, somewhere. I spent... I like to spend 10, 20 hours away from my phone. Today, I don't know what happened to my phone after, 10 o'clock. And I went a bunch of places without it. Took my daughter on a bike ride today. We had a blast. She thought it was one of the best bike rides of her life. Then I took my kids to the community. We have a community pool here in our gated community, and it's a really nice big pool. It feels like you're in some type of fancy hotel. And so we played with the kids there for about an hour, and then we had to come home because Sammy had to do his live stream, and now we're all back and cozy. Had a beautiful Saturday here in our little bubble of a community. It was nice. Afternoon, Sam. Hope you and the family had a beautiful day. We did, man. Just got done with the bike ride with my son. Shout out to Joe Custer. Doesn't get better than bike riding with your kids. Look at the 777 there on KASPLEX 777. Every time I show, oh, there it is. Just changed right when I moved, but it was 777s. I see KASPLEX moving to the upside. It's still on the radar. Let's take a look at that daily close for Bitcoin and sink our teeth into a fatty Bitcoin update. How about that? With extra cheese and raw onions on that burger, please. Who does the raw onions on the burger? I need it. I need those raw. I need that crunch. And I don't mind sauteed onions. I'll take them. You know what I mean? They're good. But really, at the end of the day, I like that crunch, man. I like that onion crunch, baby, on my burger. I'm getting into the last 6-7 years. I'm into jalapenos. I wasn't always, but I'm in there. I'm getting into that. Yeah. I need that raw onion, no saute. Exactly. Yeah. Don't saute my onion, man. I want that crunch. I had so much crunch tonight. Shout out to Jamie. What were you eating, Jamie? Shout out to Jamie at the salt mines. Understanding history, 2,500-year-old salt mines. Banana peppers ain't bad, but I got to be in a special mood for those. I can't just go all in on banana peppers. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lord Monty, Ola Plumber, and shout out to all the beautiful people here on the live. Raw is good. Of course it is. You know you like it raw. Oh, man. I have to pass. I'm talking about onions, of course, man. There's kids here. Try both raw and grilled onions at the same time. I like that, too. I've had that. Yeah. I saw that. JB sent me some of that salt. My condolences, Lord Monty. What happened, Lord Monty? We love you. We appreciate you. I didn't get to read it, but someone said condolences. I'm trying to find what you said in the chat. I can't find it. It's too much of a task for me. I can't do it. I'm just not about it. I could do it. I'm just... Caramel onions over raw any day of the week. Get this guy out of here. Get him out. Jerry, we're going to kick you out of here, Jenny. I'm just joking, Jenny. I mean, caramelized are great. I have to be honest. I mean, at the right time, I'm into caramelized. If they ask me, there's a time when they've asked me, and I have said caramelized over raw. I mean, lost a grandmother. Sorry to hear that, my man. May God bless your grandmama. May she be floating in heaven with the best of them, man. God bless you, brother. Gains on the live on that 1 minute 333. 60,000. So let's take a look at our candle close and see what happened today. So we closed bearishly today. All right. I mean, we did. I'd like to say we didn't. But we did. We closed bearishly. Remember where we were today. Remember, let's go back to where we were this morning. We talked about longing this 7-minute flag here. It came up. I was in the green for a little bit, remember? Came down, stopped you out. I lost $70. Came back up. Crazy move, right? And then it's in a bit of a flag here still. Kind of, does it continue? There's a chance. I'm long right now again, just for fun. I shouldn't be, but I am. Let me see what I'm doing right now. I think it's a tiny trade, but yeah, I'm taking this flag. I'm still convinced this flag's going to move. And they already went off to the stop hunt. Liquidity likely to the upside. You never know. But Sammy's long. I'm up 85 cents. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. 0.4%. How about that? 85-cent win, huh? I can get myself some bubble gum, some bazooka bubble gum. I don't even think you can buy that for under a dollar anymore. I'll go with the pickled purple onions. I'm into that. I like that. There's a place that does pickled purple onions here in Sarasota. Island Cafe or something. It's down near, near Siesta Key. Thanks for clarifying, Billy. He didn't want condolences that weren't his. No, for sure. Don't be stealing condolences over here. Hey, those are my condolences over here. It wasn't your grandmother. No, I'm not trying to make a joke. I guess I shouldn't be funny about it. But hey, someone might think I'm insensitive, but I always just like to make a joke, I don't try to be rude. I just want to be funny over here. I apologize if it wasn't what you thought to be funny. I won't do the humor. It wasn't humorous. It wasn't too humorous over here. Anyway, let's take a look at that candle close. Let me get back to brass tacks here. We opened at 60,497 and 99 cents. The high was 60,610 and 45 cents. The low would be 59,400 even. A lot of evens lately. And the candle would close at 59,993 and 3 cents. Down $504.97, down 0.83% on the day. All right. REEF has treated me well. Look at the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Thanks, bro. REEF has been on, token metrics for the last few weeks. So there's a chance you could get some love. Nice wick there. Not the best. It is tweezer tops. But we got above this high volume node and resistance. And, we just got to break back above 60,000. And 61.5 is going to be the weekly support of resistance that I really want to see us break above. Remember, the daily double bottom is still intact to the upside, suggesting that we can get at least to the next level here. 64,300, 64,250 would be my next. 280 really is my next target. A little bit of space there at 61,650, 61,005, as we said before. All right. So, boom. It still looks like we could get a move tomorrow, which is, tomorrow's Sunday. I can't believe Saturday went by so fast. Right? Unbelievable. But so, and then all we want to do is make sure the daily does not close below 59.5. As long as you stay above 59.5, you're good to go. We tapped it today, but we stayed above it. So once you close 59.5, I would have to assume we're coming down to test 57,350 and then back to 53,000. So 59.5 is a big deal for me. I'd like to see us stay above it to remain bullish for Bitcoin. Okay. Try Circo in Sarasota. Their falafel tacos are fire. Thank you. You're good. You have the sense of humor of the world and instilled God in me. In Ireland, we have a saying, if you don't laugh, you only cry. It rings true, and I appreciate you. I didn't even know you were Irish, but you know what? I'm Irish too, and from one Irish man to another, we have this similar sense of humor in that culture together, and we laugh through it all, don't we? You know what I mean? We make the Irish, if you can say one thing about the Irish, is we try to make light of every situation through humor and laughter, and we try to connect to all races and all people. The Irish have been known to connect with people from all walks of life. All right, we're not an abrasive race. We don't have a history of issues and problems. We actually have a history of being joyous, you know, spreading the love. But we have a history of being tough, I'll tell you that, and not being pushovers. That's why I'm sad to see what's happening in Ireland now. It seems like they're being really pushovers to the globalists. They don't seem to have a backbone like they were given by our forefathers. I don't know what's happening there. Pretty strange. But Irish, man, are such good people, man. They really are. And I wouldn't, if my dad always said, if you can't be good, be Irish. You know what I mean? The Irish invented the lie. So many funny things. Oh, man, you got to love it. So here's the deal. We don't want to lose 59,500 for Bitcoin. You lose that level, you got to start thinking you're coming back down here to 53,000 and 57.2 and all that fun stuff, right? Yeah, they cut rates cheaper. Southern Ireland is basically California. It really is tragic. I don't know how they did that. Yeah. What pattern shows a stronger movement in a double bottom or the head and shoulder? I don't know, man. Don't be Scrooge McDuck, though. Yeah, I want everyone to know that the discipline you teach to the 99 when you get into trading, know and trust your trades with the life or vision. Amen. My ex was first generation Irish. She unfortunately passed away this year, 39, too young. That's so sad. Irish have the gift of gab. We definitely do. Shout out to my fellow Irish men and women and all people out there, too. So we're looking at the daily. A little far away from the 21-day moving average. Looking at the 8-hour twos, same scenario here, a little too far for the 21. And I'm looking at the 4-hour time frame. The 4 hour is the one I want to watch the most. And it's funny, I mean, you can almost feel like the 4 hour is popping out of a flag here and about to attempt to do some damage. As messy as that is, that 4 hour could flip. The 21 crosses, the 50 crossing, the 100 right there, bullish cross, a preemptive, golden cross, a pre-golden, and this is also a cross I really like. Now it could make an M pattern and dump. It could do a bunch of different things, but being that close to the 21 is bullish for me, and so I'm bullish on Bitcoin right now, and I'm in a long. You know, and the 1 hour looks like it could take off, or at least, you know, if you look at this now, you're in this symmetrical triangle. See. Someone asked about a 1 minute diamond. We'll take a look at that for you. We're going to head into those smaller time frames in a second. Scuba dive in the deep. And I call it deep diving when we get into those little time frames. So, you know, it could go either way. We could double top here. It is the weekend. Be very careful. Likelihood of just getting stop hunted. But there's a chance this breaks out as such. This would be the one thing I would be watching, right? You keep a stop below the wick and see if you can get the move back up to 62.8 for Bitcoin. And we got a lot of liquidity up to 61.5. You break 61.5, you're back above weekly support or resistance, and 62.8 isn't that hard to hit. So I'm bullish on life. I'm alive and blessed to be here. What else can I ask for? You grow, I grow. I love that you just said that. We all had the opportunity to be amazing today. Who here was amazing? I took my daughter on a long bike ride. I felt that was amazing. I kept my phone at home and met an old friend that used to be in the trading group. You know, someone that was in the trading group years ago, 3-4 years ago, went out to lunch with him. He's a friend of mine in Sarasota because I met him through the group. And he took me to dinner when I first came to Sarasota years ago. He took me out to dinner. Said I'd done so much for him and he'd learned so much and made so much in the trading group. And bang, I was on fire today. Shout out to Jamal. We love you, man. Went golfing with my mom and wife and had lunch. Sounds like a great day. Besides my wife and my boys, can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing tonight than growing, winning with this. Man, this whole team, we have a lot of really family-oriented people. You gave me 100 USD. You're amazing lifer. Shout out to Matt Gotti. Appreciate you, man. Bless you, brother. You deserve it, man. You came to the stream and you threw it down. And you ended up winning. Spend time with my nephew and my mom. Shout out to Fidel. We love you, brother. I love you, Fidel. You've been around a long time, man. A true hero. This guy right here. Fidel Escobar. Guy, this guy is awesome, everybody. He has the heart of a lifer, the heart of a lion. A good guy. A great person. I really want to spotlight him tonight. Tonight is Fidel night, really. He was one of the best lifers. He's been around for a long time. He's been following me for since I had I really think when there was 10 or 20 people on my live. He is one of the first people to ever truly follow me. I might have had 4,000 subscribers. Shout out to Fidel, man. I love you, brother. Bro, how many people did I have when you came in, man? You might remember more than me. Anyone here know Fidel, man? He's been an OG. My grandfather is a preacher, and he kept saying he was seeing the number 333. Amen. Amen. BTO, you wearing pants? Remember me? I don't know what he's saying. Music was on point. Thank you. Today is dedicated to you, Fidel. 300 people watching. I really think he's right. I think I had 300 subscribers. I really do, man. He was one of the first people ever. At the very beginning, when it all began. Brett starting to take off, Sam. Breaking out of the smaller time frames. 21 closer to the 2 hour. I mean, I like the altcoins right now. I really do. And I haven't sold my Brett. I'm still in Brett heavy. All right. Back to the bear. Funny, man. Anything could happen. We could go back to the bear. I don't think it's likely, but it could happen. If we do go, we'll be the first group of people to see it happen, and we'll be able to nail it. And you got me curious just to take a look at Brett here and see what's happening to Brett. That Neuro ETH is interesting. So Brett, yeah, getting a little bit of love there. Oh no, I want Brett on base. So sorry. Wrong, Brett. We want Brett on base. We want Brett on base. Oh, wow. I wanted that flag to break out back then. What, in June? Never happened. Just slumped slowly. Yeah, I got a little bit of a move. If we zoom in now, I see a bit of a pennant, right? Or a flag here. And it is flagging against the 200 MA. You would expect a bump. Expect a little pump here to the upside. Bang. Sheboygans. I'm tweaking, or do you YouTube shorts get messed up by your team? Sometimes think you're talking about happened days ago, if not a week. Didn't know if it was tweaking or what happened. I don't know. I don't think it's more just about watching what they're saying. I don't think it really has to be time frame sensitive. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can you check Soul Sir? How does a fear and greed level of 51 make you feel about this level, lifer? Is it really at 51 already? That's really strange that we would get that far that fast. You know what I mean? Not the best sign. You'd like to stay lower here as we came up. That's a little sketchy. I tried to cash out for good last year. Dang, 3-hand. Wow. Well, I'm happy you made it, man. And you're still here. I like CKB miner for a long time, and last bull run Yuki Swap was paying good returns. It's all right. I don't know. I don't think so. They don't market it enough. Not many people know about it. Yeah, man, we're happy you're still with us, man. Don't do it again, man. There's always a way. Always have faith. All right. So this looks interesting to me, like it could get a bump. I would watch out for the double bottom here before we get roofed back to the downside through this gap and somewhere back to 58,000. All right. I'm not saying that's happened. I'm saying I would watch out for that. People always say, that's what he said is going to happen, and then they hate on me. I don't know why. All right. Remember, we put a bunch of dough in Sui. 7 minute is starting to break out here for Bitcoin too as well. We got to get above this resistance at 61,000, and we can fly. Or 60,100, not 61. 60,100. All right. Sui, baby, Sui, and we are in the massive gains from that $90 buy now. Look at the 777s. Oh my gosh. It always happens wherever I'm at. The coin I'm looking at happened when I was on KASPLEX earlier. Look at it. Sevens. Dude, it's so eerily weird. Like, I look at a coin, but look, I gave this to my trading group. I said, shoulder, head, right shoulder, flag, double bottom pump, Sui. Once it breaks the daily 200 MA, it is gone, baby, gone. And Sui is going to be launching itself to the upside here. I see Sui at 209 and then continuing And it's in a double bottom that could further up to about $4 or $5 SUI. I mean, so there you have it. Like a $5 SUI from 90 cents. That's going to be a nice like 6x, 7x there to the upside. The last couple times would have dumped and updated to extreme fear. The next update, yeah. One love to you also, sir. Been following you on X. You're also a good human and being with a lot of positive energy. Oh yeah, he's talking about Crypto Billy. He's a good man. Yeah. What is this FWOG? What is this? Okay. Is this it here? Ooh. Wouldn't that technically be altcoin season if those alts keep up a huge spike for the current price action? Bitcoin dominance would slump. Sui good to print. Sam, I sent you a super chat this morning and we ran out of time. Can you check out XRP on the 4? Yeah, so sorry. I remember that, man. I am so sorry. There was a lot going on in my house this morning. It really was kind of crazy. I mean, there's a bearish div on this puppy here, but there's not a lot of information too on the daily time frame. I mean, I look at it here on this 4 hour. What is this, Jamie? Can you tell me what it is? You can either DM me or just write it out. I'll look at either thing here. Burke, I own none. Interesting chart. Sam, you helped me change my perspective on crypto. You don't have to trade leverage to make money. No, you do not. I had made boatloads without ever touching leverage. Leverage is just fun for me now. It's something where I can exploit the market with the skills I already have. I can just extract a little more out of the markets. I mean, this is interesting. It does look like it could go up or down, get tight. It's got pretty good volume too as well. You know? And that reminds me, remember when I aped into apes? Let's find out what happened to apes there. I kind of want to ape into this too. See if I can turn 500 into, 15. FWOG, never heard of it. No idea what it is. I don't even know if I'm finding the right coin. All right. Just a meme. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, Solar Sui. Sol not even close. Funny. I don't know. So you helped me change my perspective on crypto. You don't have, amen. Did you hear about Sundog? Yes, I did. It's all right. What is that right there? Yeah. Yeah, Brett, looks like that flag's about to break out. Brett looks interesting. And I got some altcoins that I put in the trading group today. All right. Sundog on Tron just continues to pump. $340 million market cap. But again, that's you're chasing alts at this point. Not my thing. I'm looking for the pump here for Bitcoin. I'm long. Okay. FWOG is the next FWOG. You guys are crazy, man. Let's take a look at PopCat here for a second. That just keeps coming up, right? I'll watch this. I think it's worth putting out there. It looks interesting. And the fact that we're even looking at a high risk B means the market has changed somewhat, right? And I'm just posting that real quick. Watching FWOG here inside that ascending triangle. Looking interesting. DeFi continues to show strength. And so we want to keep monitoring AAVE token. And we're watching this strong support here, right? Fell a little bit below, but it seems to be bouncing. Almost double bottom there, you could say. See that? They just adjusted the support a little lower. But I mean, I see AAVE booming, getting back to that 180. We call that nice pump in the flag, and then we'll see where it goes from here. But I like that. I like it a lot. Bitcoin on the 7-minute just crossed the 200 MA. That's a bullish sign. It's a very bullish sign for Bitcoin. But it is the weekend, so it's like, you know. It did it twice already, only for lackluster pumps. They weren't amazing. So I don't get too excited by that stuff. Memes, because Bitcoin is pretty stagnant, yeah. Which memes? Buy coin on Coiny, yeah. Bonk, the power of the play. That's all I traded for the last 6 months. Wow, that's crazy. I went almost 8 out of 10 trades just buying above the 200 MA on the smaller and larger time frames. Thank you for teaching me the RSI with MACD together in the rebuy order and keeping the leverage in spot. Amen. Yeah. CKB has been on fire lately, but I think it's just some type of group pumping it. I don't know if it's really like sustainable. I met the whole team. I watched their progression. I've been studying them for a long time. And maybe I don't want to be rude, but I just, you know. Nice little pump. Take a look at your 1 hour, you know. And with a lower volume, if Bitcoin can play, you know, play with you, this is probably going to continue. But I would definitely be taking profits up at that point. There's a good chance you see this thing pump if Bitcoin plays back up to 215.64. All right. Memes are this cycle's altcoins. You're funny. So thankful for everything. People in this group are amazing and very helpful to each other. DK and Master Friend always make time for you. It's very nice to hear. I appreciate that. Amazing. Greetings from Belgium. Shout out to Marlene. We love you and we love Belgium. Blessings on blessings. Yeah, and Sui, man, ever since I jumped in for 5 racks. So if you did what I did, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you did what I did, look at that pump for Sui out this little flag here to the upside. And bang, you know, make way for the ducklings, the Sui ducklings, 124. Bang, bang, bang. Should I long KASWARE releases the KRC thing tomorrow? I can't tell you what to do. You do whatever makes you happy. The time to get into KASPLEX was the last few months, slowly getting ready. Look at that beautiful pump. There's usually probably like an excitement pump and then probably a pullback. You know, I would see it probably hit this top channel and then come and go sideways. It might be a nothing burger, you know what I mean? Everyone wants it to be everything, and that usually it isn't when that's the case. But we'll go from there. We'll see what happens for KASPLEX. I'm super bullish. I've been in KASPLEX since 1 penny, if you're just jumping on in. And I love KASPLEX. I own a good boatload of it, over $100,000 USDT of KASPLEX. I really do. That's how much I believe in it. And I haven't sold it, and I'm going for at least $250,000. Like, I want to make some heavy gains in that KASPLEX call, right? Thank you for always being there and giving us that insight daily, even on the weekends when life or meet up. Much love from Tampa. It's coming, man. And the new house is finally here. We're getting things together. The guest room is coming together. Everything is coming together. Damn, I want to eat with Jamie. Hang out with Jamie once a week. Have dinner. We should do a Zoom dinner where we go and just eat dinner together on Zoom. So lame, but I mean, what else can we do, you know? But I got to go to dinner tonight. I get all dressed up. My wife's like, where are you going? I walk away with an iPad. Going with Jamie. Me and Jamie are going to the boat. That's my life in a nutshell, really, though. An online, when you're known online, but not in real life. You know what I mean? Inside the life of an online guy. Hi, my name's Sam. I'm known online, but nobody knows me in real life. All my conversations consist of people that talk to me on the chat. I don't have a phone. Zoom dinners sound very healthy. It's so funny, man. FET having a nice pump too, man. We talked about FET getting busy and we went over it. If you remember, had this inverted head and shoulder for you. If you took the FET call from when I first put it out, you're up 33% on FET. All right. Bang. And it took, a couple days, 24th of September. 7th of September. Just about a week, though, to make 33% gains. Pretty nice, if you ask me. So, You just got to have the patience. Most people just don't have the patience to rock with my setups. You got to give them time to marinate. You got to have the guts to let them, you got to have the stones to let them do their thing. All right. If you hosted a group Zoom ball gaming video, I'll be there. Amen. Thank you. Just came in. Bitcoin shorter, bullish, or bearish. Greetings from Germany. Tara, the oldie but goodie. And that, look at this, has got the Adam and Eve double bottom. Boom. I believe that's your, I'm going to call a bottom for Tara right now. I really am. Tara has bottomed. T-A-R-A. I like this coin here. I've been in Tara for a long time too. I bought some Tara X a while back. So still holding my Tara. Umani, Caspa, Ice Rivers. I built an AI Sam so we hang out all the time. So creepy. Get yourself a jet. You can have dinner anywhere. Just fly and have dinner. Yeah, right. I need to set up my miners to pay me in Caspa. I have a soul flag at 2:30. This could be true from my buy order. Amen. Let's see what we got trending today too here on the rank. What's ranking? Dog's still kind of in the search engine. ZK Sync, layer 0, ton with the bounce from 4. Ondo off the 60 cent. I believe that's your bottom for Ondo. 130 for Solana. Might be the last time you get these prices before we get a massive rally up. And then what's the most visited in the last 7 days? Starknet, ton, layer 0. Not AI. Solana. Am I going to write this down? It's new. Fractal Bitcoin's getting bigger and bigger by the time. Something you really want to research. I believe it's going to get huge. All right. Let's kind of dive into Fractal Bitcoin for you. Teach you a little bit of what it is and what's happening. I think this is super important. Write this down. This is going to be one of the next new narratives in the next few months. This could make 100 X's. Fractal Bitcoin is a native scaling solution for the Bitcoin blockchain that leverages recursive scaling of the Bitcoin core code itself. It extends Bitcoin into a scalable computing system without altering the main chain's consistency, allowing for fast block confirmations and dynamic on-chain scaling. Fractal supports internet scale applications maintaining consistent transaction and consensus layers. The project aims to enhance Bitcoin's capabilities natively, preserving compatibility with existing infrastructure while enabling new applications like DeFi, stablecoins, and large-scale games. Fractal Bitcoin's current price is $30.74 and increased 16% over the last 24 hours. The all-time high was $34 and it reached there on September 11th. Currently 11% down. So this thing's on its own little move. All right. It's traded on 3 markets at 3 exchanges. The most active is Gate.io. Fractal Bitcoin operates on its own blockchain, and its current share of the entire cryptocurrency market is, basically 0. Has its own website, Fractal Bitcoin. The only native scaling solution completely and instantly compatible with Bitcoin. Scaling Bitcoin with Bitcoin. Fractal mainnet is live now. I believe this is going to be huge, and I believe this could 10x to $300 a coin faster than people realize. What happens is new narratives keep pushing. This market keeps flipping, and then what happens is the TA and the FA combine, and next thing you know, things start to rip. If you're not doing your due diligence, you have no idea what's happening. Fractal Bitcoin, number 437, with $47 million market cap, easily getting to $1 billion market cap if it can scale Bitcoin. Let's get real. So this makes sense to me, and I can see this thing doing numbers. Numbers, baby, numbers. It's on CoinEx. Let's take a look at the chart. Let's break it down. Let's have some fun here. This thing could really be accessible for some gains. I don't own any yet, so I got to start getting my feet wet. It's on Bybit, which I do have a nice Bybit account, which is pretty sweet. So we'll look at here on Bybit and see what's happening with Fractal. This ain't it. There it is on CoinEx. So it just came out on CoinEx, literally like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 5 days ago, all right? And it erupted from that 13 cents. I mean, it already at $13, it already did basically almost a 3x, which is pretty crazy. So Fractal Bitcoin's been hot, all right, and getting in early on this thing. And it already was a little early, but this thing looks like it's going to take off, possibly even today. If Bitcoin starts to rip again, this is going to follow. I like what I'm seeing here on CoinEx for Fractal Bitcoin. So this is on my radar right now, everybody. And, you know, that train looks like it's about to leave the station. I do have, hold on here, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, right here, if you want to jump into CoinEx, which, because they have a lot of exclusive coins that you just can't find anywhere else. You know what I mean? Just, and I use them like once, like here and there, once a month. I don't really do a lot of trading on it. They just, a lot of times I can't find a coin. CoinEx has it. So there's the link to CoinEx. And, wow, dude, you're live. Just went long. Bitcoin time zone GMT +2. Love you, brother. Thank you. And I'm live on Bitcoin. I'm long on Bitcoin too. We'll see what happens. You know? Yeah. But this looks interesting on CoinEx, and I see a bump coming here. I understand how these ecosystems work. It doesn't take long for me just to read a quick, you know, I can read a quick summary of a coin and understand a lot more than just like, it's almost like I deep dive into it because I've already deep dived the other coins that kind of show me where this is leading. And I can get an idea of where, you know, by speculative investing, where this is leading. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You got to do your own due diligence and figure this out, but this makes sense to me, right? And I'm not afraid to get, you know, all right. Join the 99 people. You're doing yourself a disservice. If not, Jay Baker, thank you for saying that. Sam, you're going to make me FOMO it tonight on a new one. You just, I mean, Fractal Bitcoin looks hot, man. It looks like it's going to pump hard. And honestly, I see a 10x coming out of Fractal Bitcoin. I really do. I could be wrong. I mean, I know nothing but the fact about ignorance. I'm not always correct, but to me, it already broke out. So we're like we're like a little late. Dang, man, on the 9. And I knew about this. Francis was telling me, and it already did basically almost a 3x. I can't believe it. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. If you're it's a little overbought. Let's see some reasons to back off here yet. We could say, fine, it's like just hitting the top of the channel. Maybe it comes down to the bottom first one more time. Look how this looks. This is interesting, though. Look at how this has kind of an Adam and Eve vibe to it. I don't know. This thing looks ready to rock. I like this fractal Bitcoin stuff here. It's going to do damage. Yeah, I see it headed to 57, 58, maybe even $60, doubling up here. All right. We'll see. Yeah. My only thing is less than 1% of supply circulating, so get in quick, make some gains, and jump out before the investors dump on the unlocks. Yeah, but a lot of game is going to be used for fractal Bitcoin. I think it could gain some, you know. How do you feel about Vista? Seems like a lot of movement the past few weeks. Don't really know about it. Thank you for putting on my radar. All right. 12x, baby. Amen. I love your show, man. Crypto DGen, I love you, man. Thank you for being here. It's super nice of you to say that. That's awesome. Someone comes and says they love your show. That's the nicest thing you could ever do, man. This is my life's work. So, and then you send the love my way and you tell me you like something that I work hard on. So thank you. Appreciate you. That's very nice of you. Make karma come your way. Givers gain, man. Even saying something nice is a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't do it. So many people are nice these days. The being nice is just like unique and beautiful now. You know, asking your server's name at the restaurant. Like, I ask my server's name every day. Hey, what's your name? Oh, hey, nice to meet you, Emily. Nice to meet you, Mark. Thank you. I'm Sam. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Mark, you know, could I get an extra napkins here? My kid made a mess. No problems, brother. Now you know the guy's name. Hey, Mark, by the way, you know, sometimes they put a little too much cranberry in my cranberry juice. I just like a splash. You know, next time, could I just have some salsa water and a splash of cranberry? Yeah, oh, God, I got you, buddy. You know, just knowing the guy's name. Next thing you know, he's treating you like gold, man. No one else. And if he has 10 tables that night, you know how many people ask the guy his name? How many people you think of the 10 tables? Probably one, maybe even out of 30 tables throughout the next few weeks. How many people ask him his name? You know, I'm not saying I'm the only guy that does it. There's other people, but you're going to be in the rarity. You're going to be in the uniqueness. You're going to be in the, and then all of a sudden, not only are you someone who can speak up, some people want to ask the name, but they're like socially afraid to even ask the guy's name. They're not even rude people. They just don't have it in them. Then there's people who are just rude. Like, they have it in them, but they just don't care. They're not going to ask the dude his name. And then there's you. You're going to ask the guy his name or the woman, and you know what I mean? And they're going to love you, man. Wherever I go, I ask people their name, and people treat me like gold. I don't care, from the lowest to the smallest to the highest. Hey, what's your name? My name's Sam. Nice to meet you. You know, the EU USD appears to be allowed to soon. Perhaps a total stablecoin dominance will be helpful instead. I don't know. Recognize wisdom when it's in your face. Amen. Sam, could you check EGLD if possible? Send in a super chat for TAs and deep dives, and let me take a look at the fan funding here and see what's happening. We got Cody with $2. Cody, thank you for that. We appreciate you. We got Fiat Wars, KASPLEX smart contracts launching 5 a.m. specific time, bumping. Thank you, Fiat Wars. Cody, REEF is treating me well. We'll take a look at REEF, and we looked at FWOG. Let's take a look at REEF here. And we got to look at XRP on the 4-hour. Forgive me for missing that in the stream earlier today. So, wow, you know, it's funny. They talked about REEF on token metrics, and then REEF went on an absolute tear. So they were all over it. They knew it. Up 2x since the end of August. And you can see, man, they're starting to get some movement, and mainly the big movement that I've been seeing is in DeFi. So when people know a rally's coming, they start getting into DeFi early. They're like, oh, they're going to pump. And they probably all know it. They all do it together, these whales. So they all start kind of, and so because they're greedy, they leave a trail. I'm telling you right now. And if you watch closely and you look at enough coins, you're going to get a bit of an inkling when things are about to start to pump. REEF has been hot. All right. They've been pushing it. Take a look at your 4-hour time frame. It's got legs. It's ready to go. This thing looks like it's about to pump hard. So yes, I see REEF doing damage. And it's a token metrics call. Seems to be gaining steam as well. So if you're with your kids right now, you can't make it to the stream, I'm still going to post this to the Discord so you can be privy to kind of the fun we had, what we discussed, and what happened. People just show up out of nowhere. There's a lot of smart people we attract into this chat, and a lot of, you know, intelligent individuals that really study the charts and know what they're talking about. So we get fed a lot of beautiful calls here. I do. You know, it's up to you whether you think it's a call or not. I see a lot of things that are really, really beautiful here. So thank you for that. We appreciate it. Let's take a look at XRP here. XRP. The standard. So, wow, remember, we added in this little flag here. It did break out of that flag, and then it continued to pump. Up to 60 cents for XRP. Bit of a double bottom there in an Adam and Eve. I see this thing continuing to the upside. It was in the symmetrical, but it took the uptrend so far. My next target for XRP is 72 cents and then to 79 cents for XRP. 4-hour looks absolutely beautiful. A little far away for the 21-day moving average. Similar to Bitcoin, you're just looking for this little flag here. Touch it and you're about to blast to the upside. If you saw my macro technical analysis video, I mean, that's going to really keep you on the edge of your seat. For me, honestly, everyone, I've been pretty spot on with calling the big time frames. We're talking the S&P. We're talking, you know, both reversals, Bitcoin's bottom. And now I'm coming out. I call Bitcoin's bottom. I'm coming out and telling you this is likely going to be the altcoin bottom here. 57 on the 77 too. It just flashed. But this is likely going to be your altcoin bottom. At 77, 578 billion. It's a cup and handle. It's got chop there, resistance, chop there, came back, bounced off that level. It's a double bottom, as you can see there on the 3-day chart. Look at that thing. Clear as day, off of the key level at 536 billion. We've been bouncing ever since. The 3 days ready to rock. It's got bullish div there, and it's got a giant Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside, all the way to the upside here for Sammy Cup and Handy. If you can believe it, this thing is about to moon. All the way, baby, all the way. So Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside on total 3. That's telling me that something is brewing here for Bitcoin. All right. Something is brewing here for Bitcoin. And again, you know, you never know, but it's looking interesting. So get ready, baby. Get ready. I'm excited. You should be excited. We're going to have a blast. So, and it's, I don't come out and say altcoin season is coming. I haven't said it in a long time. I wait for the perfect time so I look absolutely amazing. And I wait for the absolute highest probability in the charts before I open my mouth. So when I say it, there's a good chance that I'm correct. And that way everyone says, that's the guy. That's the guy right there, because the TA will get you there. And that tells us we get there somewhere by July of 2025. It's going to be a nice long, you know, we have about a little under a year here to have a blast together. And we're setting up. And you can't pump as if you're done. You don't pump and then keep pumping. You get a nasty pullback and then a beautiful pump. So get ready, everyone. Look at things just kept going up for a while, We're in for one of those it keeps going up for a while type of things. From October to March last time, looks like we can get the same type of rally here for these altcoins. I'm excited. Let's take a look at the DXY and see how that struggled throughout the week as well. You can see it slumping. We want to see that it continues to make this bear flag here, which it is. It looks beautiful, up and down before it eventually takes its dump all the way back to possibly 98 there for the measured move. Walk the plank. And then you want to see that the tether dominance is doing the same, wanting to lose key levels. And it's been dropping even for the last 6, 7, 8 hours. And now to me, it's making a bear flag. What people are doing, they're like, dang, I should have got into this. I should have got into that. And now they're FOMOing out. It's the weekend. They're getting paychecks. They're like, dang, man, this coin's higher than it should have been. And they're going to start FOMOing in. And they're going to push the price. This is on 77 too. This 77 strikes again. So amazing. But I see, tether dominance dropping out of this bear flag to the downside. That can only help Bitcoin pump to the upside. Another reason why I kind of want to stay in this long here. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a massive pump tomorrow on a Sunday back to 62,000. Looks like something big is brewing here for Bitcoin. I'm going to stay in the long. All right. Okay, we went over REEF, FWOG, KASPLEX. Thank you for all those awesome super chats. You're all amazing people. Down to Jamie Zeno, man. God bless you all. Thank you. Giver's gain, man. Giver's gain. Could you zoom out on the 1-minute bonk? Looks really good. Send it in a super chat for TA and date down. Might be a swing. Yeah, just joined the 99 through Discord a couple hours ago. Thank you for doing that. God bless you. You deserve every one of the best with high quality satisfaction and service. You will get that in Dubai every day. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. I'm coming. I think I'm going to end up there one day. You never know. At least for a little bit. A little bit. Okay, join the 99. I'll be on time. Shout out to Crypto Bear Baker, my man. God bless you, my friend. Shout out to GF Burke, Mike Vollmer, Jamal Antonio, Armstrong 33, Hodl Crypto, Sledgehammer, and Maz the Mod, and all you awesome people, Jamie Zeno, out here making this stream work, making the stream happen. It's you people that make the stream pop, right? Someone said Litecoin was pumping. I got to take a look. Like it would be a massive candle. Hey, it is pumping pretty nice. It got above the 200 MA on the 4-hour time frame. Got a bit of a pump, bit of a double bottom there too as well for Litecoin. Still think I hold some Litecoin. I don't even know why. Looks like it's attempting to round the bottom there and break on out the length of the pole to the upside. I can see Litecoin coming back to $100 really not too long from now. I love how you mostly focus on Bitcoin, Sam, being a max. You're not caring about alts. No, I have like more alts than you would believe. I would actually call myself an alt maxi. I would go the opposite, but whatever. I guess it's what people see when they I look at Bitcoin when it's time to look at Bitcoin. I look at altcoins when it's time to look at Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So. Okay. Yeah. Stop spamming. Yeah. Even if you care about alts, Bitcoin is what you want to chart first. Exactly. Yeah. Even if you didn't care about Bitcoin at all, you'd have to look at Bitcoin first. Exactly. Don't fade WOG, huh? And is Discord free? Is that the 99? That's the $99. There'll be fun on the way up and down. I think your subs might outrun the market. Hey, you never know. Pencil necks over here. Yeah. We know what Uniswap is. ERC20, slow gas fees, and AOL tech. I love it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Bitcoin controls the narrative 100%. Guys, don't we get Bitcoin pumps create those CME gaps? They can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. 100%. That's exactly what makes the CME gaps. That's what happens. This looks weird. On the 4 hour, it just looks like it wants to break out of this flag here. ARPA on my radar. Struggling though. All coins aren't your fit. You know, I'm not like, it's still not perfect time to swing alts, but there's been some movement. All right. Take a look at ZRO here as it keeps trending, holding its own, showing signs of life, and it's been stronger than anything else that I can find. I don't like this setup here, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. It's making a bit of a flag there. It's touching the 21 on the 4 hour with the golden cross approaching. And that's like an uptrending. You know, I see this thing making some gains. So, if, you know, if there's anything to swing trade, I wouldn't be surprised if keeping a stop below, let's say that level there, going for resistance here, and all the way to the upside. This looks very bullish to me here. Funny, this is the channel we go over more altcoins than almost anyone else. When you see the timestamps, they'll get crazy. It'll be all altcoins, all altcoins all the time, all altcoins all the time. Fine, it got my mind in it. Like a peanut butter. Peanut butter. You have to my peanut butter. I can't put a peanut butter. You have peanut butter? I have peanut butter. I ain't my peanut butter in my mouth. In the roof of my mouth. I can't take the roof of my mouth anymore. How do you keep your vibration high? When I lose, I go deep into the sorrow. When I win, I get euphoric. The swings are killing me, man. You know, I submitted to God, man. And the biggest high I get is from God. So even when I make a big win, I get a little high, but I remind myself that the more I fall in love with the material, the further away I fall in love with my creator and my true love of God. So I put God first. And when I put God first, the wins are great. You know, I've said before, I've made some massive amounts of money in one day, more than I think most people in their lifetime can say. I definitely know I've made some big wins on one day, in one day. You know, I've made in one day half of what I used to make an entire year now in my life. And I won't get into it. I won't say the value, but I've made in one day half of what I used to make in an entire year in one day. Imagine that. Imagine living your life for 10, 20 years and making an amount and working your way up to an amount that took you years to make. Imagine getting out of college and working your way up to an amount. And then being able to make that half of that in one day after it took you 20 years to get there through college and all this other stuff. Trading really will change your life. You know, you'll find opportunities that you never thought possible. And so, yeah, if you're having trouble with the ups and downs of trading, it's time to submit to God, man. Yeah, to me, that means you just haven't submitted to God enough. Whenever I see someone who's having a lot of problems in life, I sit them down and I say, I love you, but I'm seeing the root of your issues. And they look at me and they go, what? I go, you refuse to submit. And they go, submit to what? I go, submit to God. And they look at me funny and they get egotistical and they say, hey, it doesn't work for me. And they get all funky. And I say, man, you're going to keep hitting the same road. You're going to be depressed. You're going to feel frustrated. You're not going to feel fulfilled until you find God, man. And you submit to this higher power that's in your life, that's there for you, that's been guiding you. Like my life was my life was a scavenger hunt left by someone far intelligent more than me. If that wasn't true, then how are we all together the way we are? You know what I mean? There will be fun on the way up and on. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Space Ripper. We appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. You need that relationship with the Most High. Amen. Yeah. I pray for every life for every day. I love you all. Amen. Yeah. Yeah, and so I don't know. And again, that's me. Again, I don't, who knows? Everyone's experience on this earth and in the world is different. But I truly believe once you submit to a higher power and realize that there's a higher power, you know what I mean? It's like, because when I submit to God, it makes me believe that God made beautiful people here. Like everyone's a miracle here. And I treat people better when I submit to God. I handle ups and downs of life better when I submit to God. Right? there's just more of a connection there for me personally. But that's me. You know what I mean? Like, that's me. Also, I never feel alone. Like, even if there's no one there, I know I'm with God. And, you know, once you lose your parents and you feel pretty alone in the world, and the way I did it, it was kind of just like abruptly, just kind of took the way my mom died was just like, wow, like, I still can't believe it. I would wish what happened to me on no one, not even my worst enemy, man. You know? But it's definitely cup and handle season. We're starting to see some movement here. Sammy helped me change my mindset when I was lost. The 99 is more than a trading group, more of a family. Amen. Yeah. Did Sam cover Sui? Yes, we did. Yeah. I need to work on that connection. I believe it'll help. Amen. Yeah. Yeah. How do we get to the point where we submit? I mean, maybe you need to be put in submission. See, I prayed to God for strength. He gave me more problems to make me stronger. You know, you're going to pray for what you believe you think you need. But God knows how to mold you to the person you want to become. He's going to put the situations in your life. And at times, you're going to feel like God doesn't care about you. See, that's the thing. I used to pray for things, and then things got worse. And I said, what the heck? But I prayed for strength, did I not? So what happened? God sent me more problems to make me strong. Like, I got exactly what I prayed for, but I wasn't smart enough to understand what I needed yet. So I took it as an insult. See, that happens between students and teachers a lot. That taught me a lot of how to mentor people, because I realized that God was mentoring me this whole time. And everything in my life came up to this point. My ability to speak right now to each and every one of you. Right now, I'm talking to someone's core soul, right? Because I know what they went through, because I went through that. So because I was true to myself and I went through the ups and downs, I submitted because it was time to submit. All right. Altcoins all the time. All altcoins all the time. I got my mind enough. I got a paper. Silly man. Everything that happens is because of God. There are no coincidences. Amen. Amen. No such thing as a coincidence. Exactly. It's about tuning to the right frequency. Amen. You know, having eyes to see a trade is better than trading. Having ears to hear the next word is better than trade. Sharing is more important than being selfish. Amen. Why do you pray for trading? God will put you. That's how we got stronger. Amen. I submitted because I realized I knew the fact of my own ignorance, and God knows all. Amen. Amen. Just like a fire. Yeah, I love this track too. Just like a fire. Do you have a favorite manifestation quote? Yeah, one of my favorite quotes is if you believe you can or believe you can't, you're probably right. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite ones, honestly, because what it says is like it all starts with the mind. What that quote says is if your mind doesn't see it first, it doesn't happen. That's what it means. And what it means is if you don't believe in yourself, it's not going to happen. And it means you have to see it in your mind before you make it real. So whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're probably right. One of my favorite sayings in the world, man, when it comes to manifestation. And some people don't realize it's part of manifestation, but it is. It is. You know, it's not. It's a lot of things in life come from the idea of what they create. You know what I mean? You can achieve anything and everything. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus put in the work to get where he was. He put in Reiki work and other disciplines like that. Amen. Yeah, man. The book of love, man. Your playlist is deluxe, man. Thank you. You're deluxe, brother. You people are amazing. Like, you really are. I don't think you realize how amazing you all are. I really don't think you guys get how awesome this moment is in life right now. Like, we're with a group of awesome, positive people. You know how many people aren't positive tonight? You know how many of the billions of people in the world today are caught up in nonsense? You know, jealousy. Some people's plotting someone's, you know. Tonight, someone's going to do something horrible to somebody. I hope that, you know, I don't like saying that, but we're going to open up the paper tomorrow and read a horrible story. And, you know, I hope to God everyone I know stays safe. You know what I mean? But it's crazy out here, man. It really is. Right? But you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your family and friends and pay attention. Yeah. Peace, love, unity, and respect. Yeah. Thanks for all the great work, man. I appreciate you. I'll be renewing for a year at my next renewal. Thank you for all the great work. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. He's been in for basically a year coming up, and he's going to renew for another year. He believed what he got for a year was definitely worth his payment. Appreciate that, my friend. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Yeah. And we all have the ability to be great. It's if we got to choose that. We got to choose that. And honestly, that becomes a habit of choosing to be great. All right. Yeah, so AERO has been holding its own. A bullish cross is coming. Cup and handle. This thing looks ready to rock. I'm telling you, as long as Bitcoin kind of holds weight, we're good to go. You know, again, it's been sideways as suggested. You know, price action doing a nothing burger here. Completely. It is holding the trend line. I did long, like a little bit before the stream. I'm still long. I'd like to wake up in gains. I'm up 4. I'm the king of 3%. I told you that. Nobody makes 3% more than me. I'm up 444. Look at the 444 at 54 gold. Great. God made me great, and I choose to be great. Amen. You're great. God made you great, and you all should choose to be great. To prove to everyone how great God is and to denounce the devil, you want to be great. I'm great because I want you to know that God is amazing. Why I go live every single day without a day off? Because I want you to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. You know, can you check out AERO? Thanks, man. It's been a great and a half with the lifers. Amen. Year and a half. Thank you. Amazing. Another happy lifer. Shout out to Caps Crypto. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you for your constant support, love, and viewership here on the channel. All right. Wow, we just got a huge pump, did we not? Bitcoin just pumped. 60,001 hundo. Speak of the Bitcoin pumpage. Might be nothing, but at least we're getting something here on the move to the upside for Bitcoin. An average 70 for 282 is a very small trade. Just want to add to the wins here. Bitcoin pump just like a fire, baby. And look, I mean, we might start getting some love here all the way back up to 61,200. It could happen, Captain. It pumped because I put it in short. Happens every time. Shout out to Jenny, don't worry. We love you. You're going to make it. Losing is the key to winning. You know, everyone thinks that failure is the opposite of success. That's far from the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is the key to success. Failure is the stepping stone to success. Show me 100 of the most successful people in the world. Show them to me. I will show you each of them. And I will show you that each of them failed thousands and thousands of times. The difference between the people that you see that are billionaires, multimillionaires, and that you read about in the books and that you don't, and the people that fell off and drank themselves silly and went to depression. The difference is one of those people kept pushing and never gave up, and the other person decided it was over, man. The second you give up, it is over. All right? The second you give up, it is over. If you took the long with me earlier today, too, you still might be in gains. It was close, though, on that wick. But if you took the secondary long that I put out in the trading group, you're in the green now. Up 10%, I ain't bad, right? If I put 10 grand in there, I'd be up 1,000. Sammy Cup and Handy is the key to success. Amen. What is this pump? Show me someone who never lost, and I'll show you a loser. I love it. Show me someone who never lost, and I'll show you a loser. Yeah. Show me someone who lost thousands of times, and you know what I'm going to show you? I'm going to show you a winner. Amen. Yeah. 100%. Up now 200% from a call earlier on that 1 minute in the gains. Wow. Love that saying. Yeah, it's amazing, you know. I like how we talk about here. I like what we go over here as a group. I like the energy here on the stream. I like the chat. I wish I could interact. I assume this is going to be more interactive. I believe people's faces are going to be here live. It's going to be more of a virtual reality where you can put on a thing and talk. And if not, I'm going to create it. I'm going to create a more interactive live stream, you know, type of vibration where we can almost see each other and be a part of each other's lives. Yeah, and my man, shout out to the Macabre, man. I know the Macabre, bro. He knows. See, he knows. You guys all know, man, that sacred geometry. We're all on the same page. The frequency follows us around. Coral Castle, right? You got to study this. Coral Castle will blow your mind. Sam teaching me to pay myself. Please pay yourself every time you can. But this thing is really cool, man. Oh, I want to watch that. That's a new one I haven't seen in a long time. But this is the one you want to watch. This is the old school one. Watch this video here. The history, the incredible history of Coral Castle. It's only 13 minutes. This will blow your mind. This got me going. Honestly, this video got me into Bitcoin and some other. This video changed the way I thought about the world. 60,200 kind of flashing here for Bitcoin. All right. Yeah, many believe that guy actually had the tech for anti-gravity levitation. I think he did. What do you guys think? How did Ed Lee Scalene, how did he do it? You know? Did Ed possess the anti-gravity tech? Or was he just a con man? I mean, it's kind of impossible he can be a con man if you know the story. If you don't know the story, go look it up. All right. Did Ed possess the anti-gravity tech, or was he just a con man? And I'll write Coral Castle here so people can understand what I'm saying as context. Okay, what do you guys think? I believe he had anti-gravity, but he didn't gain, so he can't be a con man. Yeah. I went to the Great Pyramid and had it all to myself. It's pretty cool, man. The quest for 0 point. Amen. Yeah. Even the Egyptians didn't know who built the pyramids. I finally found a video recently that actually showed him using his triple pulleys. Sam, are you a DJ? No. We're sure I went to the Mayan ruins in my phone, and wire phones randomly went into HDR mode photos and wouldn't turn off even when reboot. He's got to see a new plasma generator that could be retrofitted to gasoline engines so they could run on water and exhaust and pure air oxygen like we need. Amen. I like that. I like it. I believe that's what we need. Just because he didn't have anti-gravity doesn't mean they make him a con man. Interesting. I just want to see what people say. It was aliens, bro. It's not anti-gravity. It's frequency and harmonic vibrations. That's what I'm also with you on that. But isn't that, sound frequency equals vibrations? My man Crypto Billy knew the deal. I think it's like repealing as it's... So he just was sending frequencies through the sound that created vibrations that helped him pick it up. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. All right. This guy's worth watching. Toby Mathis, Esquire, Tax. I like him. He's cool. All right. Look, I fact-checked since ABC won't. I love that. You got a lot of that stuff, too. The people are on tech, man. This guy, take a trip to Coral Castle. I'd like to see that. That's a new video a year ago. Florida road trip. I want to go there bad. I really want to go there really bad. So I opened up we're still long. I've been long all day. We got a little bit of a pump here above the 200 MA. The 7 minute did get the pop. It's lackluster though. In my mind, we're probably just going to go sideways for most of the night, but we may continue to 60,005. All right. Caspa's going to mint millionaires. I hope so. I hope I'm one of them. I just needed to 10x from here, and I'm a millionaire with Caspa. Maybe even like 8x from here, and if it goes to $1.60, I'll be a millionaire with Casper. Yeah. Thank you for my Solana gains. Much respect. God bless, man. Those are your gains, man. You made the call. You made the buy. I may just give you the education, but you took it upon you to get that education, man. Everyone thanks me a lot, and I really appreciate it. But I don't want to take everybody's credit for what they did themselves. I'm just a guy that led you to the sauce. But you wanted the sauce. That's why you found me. If you didn't want the sauce, right? So you got, I appreciate it, though. It's very nice of you. I'm flattered. If the next pullback is at a dump, it's a double down. Hey, Crypto Lifer, I don't like to talk about politics, but really wanted to know what's your current position and where you're going to vote. Oh, I'm voting Donald Trump 100%. I endorsed Trump a long time ago on this channel. I don't try to get too much into it, but, you know, he's far more crypto-friendly. And, you know, Robert Kennedy, F. Kennedy, is far more crypto-friendly. And I like what he talks about, too, with the jab and all sorts of stuff. So I like RF Kennedy. Looks like he'll have a bigger role. I like Elon Musk. Looks like he'll have some type of role. So two people that I really like and appreciate. Both look like they're going to have a pretty big role in the administration. So even if I'm not even voting for Trump, I'm really voting for Elon and Robert, honestly, in a way. You know, and once Trump almost got shot, I endorsed Donald Trump. All right. I made it really clear. So it is what it is. All right. Yeah. So you guys can say whatever you want. You can talk about whatever you want. But, like, you know, he's far pro crypto. If you own cryptocurrency and you don't vote for him, you're not making any sense to me. So, like, I'm in the middle. I'm in the blockchain party. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I don't consider myself of either party. I consider myself someone that wants to be, break the paradigm and forge myself as a pioneer in politics as something completely different that they've never seen. But again, we'll get there when the time comes. I see visions that people can't see 100 years into the future. Even when I do something, I know if no one at the present moment knew what I was doing, I know that in the history books, they'll see where I was going. You know, and I have a larger vision of how I can help society. And I believe some people are placed. That's how humanity, we have those people in humanity. That's how we get somewhere. There's people that don't look at just their current place in time. They look at how they could benefit the human race generally years to come, right? And I think that's kind of, we should all project a little bit, but not all of us have that projection. It's like future is projected, like kind of seeing where you could be. All right. Yeah, so and again, you could vote for whoever you want. I do not judge you, and it does not matter. All right, if you want to be Kamala up and down, do whatever you want. I love God, and I choose love first. That's my highest frequency, and I don't judge others. That doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't pull me down. But I will talk about the facts, and the facts are one administration is far more crypto friendly than the other. Like, say what you can't, like, you can't really go back and say, oh, it's you say this and you say that and you can try to go through all this nonsense. But to me, I just don't see it that way. To me, it's pretty obvious. I'm the crypto lifer. I'm going to choose rich, like my man Flatsmack just said. And again, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to love me. You can still get TA for me no matter what. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So, yeah. The has become, yeah. Yep. His DeFi platform is trash. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here for today. Could do without the rest of it. Yeah, but it's so weird when people say that. I'm here for the TA. Could do, but like, there's one administration that's more crypto friendly, and you're here at crypto. Like, it doesn't. So you can't say that. You get what I'm saying? You can't just say you're here for the TA. Like, it's time people start standing up. Either you stand for something, or you fall for everything. Everybody. Even I had to kind of eventually. You don't think I wanted to stay on the sidelines? You know how many people may not buy my course because of what I just said, and it affects my money. And it shows that I don't care about my money as much as I care about being a real person and telling you the truth. So, I think that's even worth more, being a real dude and saying how I feel instead of hiding behind my money. Oh, I don't want to say anything so I can make a bunch more money. And the more people don't know my situation, then I can just... And you know what? I'm never going to be that guy, and I don't care. You know what I mean? I am a businessman, though, and I do want to put my business first. You see what I'm saying? But hey, if I have to take a hit financially because of what I say, it is what it is. All right? It is what it is, and I've already gone through that. Look at the stream. A couple people, 50 people left the stream because of what I said. Because someone asked me a question, and I answered it honestly. Like, because they can't handle someone else's opinion. You know what I mean? But that's okay. That's okay. You know what I mean? That's fine. There's no problem with that. I'm at 60,200, baby. You do whatever you want. We're in Gaines, baby. Gainesville. So we got Gainitis in Gainesville tonight. Sammy, I like your channel and a lot of your show. However, I think you should be addressing the people in the live or Discord on who... Oh, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're out of here. You're out of here, bro. You don't like my channel, and you don't respect me. You're full of nonsense. Get out of here, man. I know when someone's full of nonsense, bro. And honestly, if you're not, you didn't grow up like me, and we don't see eye to eye, so it's okay. You can kick a Raquito. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, man. These people think I really like you. These people don't get it, man. I don't like how you treat. I'm super respectful. My community is all about the love, but come on, man. We also have a frequency and a type of vibe here. All right, I rode Harley Davidsons for freaking years in the freezing cold. I was thinking about how I used to ride the Harley Davidson home in the freezing cold in the BQE recently, and I'm like, how many people would never do that at 3 in the morning? I'm not your average guy, man. All right? You're out of here. Do the announcer voice. You're out of here. All the way to the upside. Get them out of here. Some people can't handle free speech. I know. The vesting process is always in effect. Amen. I love you, Jamal. You're so funny, man. Extremely soft. Amen. Yeah. Give this man all the positive viewers. YouTube. He deserves it. Amen. Thank you. Yeah. Love is good, but don't be a softy and easily offended when a community goes back and forth on different ideas. Amen. Yeah. Please be more sensitive. My neighbor's pet rabbit sneezed this morning. Just riding a bike. I mean, Bitcoin's pumping right now. We told you. And look, now the liquidity is, there's really way more red above us now. It's highly likely we go to 61.5, 61.5. So I'm long, baby, long on the night, and we're starting to make some gains. So I just say, someone already grabbed some gains tonight. Pay the trader. Amen. Rave Song Records. I love it. I respect everyone who want to vote for what they want as long as they're cool with me and respect how I choose my vote. Love your channel, bro, but I'll not be voting. I respect your choice. Amen. Amen. I can't believe you're not going to vote for Donald Trump, though. So here's the deal, though. All right, I'm gonna say this one last time for you. I'm gonna convince you. So here's the deal. They told you that a laptop was fake, and they told it to you on a network for months on end. The laptop was real. All right. So the same group of people now who thought that was cool to lie to you are the same people you're gonna vote for now. Like, you're not making any sense to me. You get it? It goes all the way back to the Hunter Biden laptop. Once the laptop was real, and you knew you were being lied to, how could you go then and then continue to vote for those same group of people? Like, wouldn't you want to at least take a chance on the group that didn't lie to you? You know what I mean? Like, let's go over it again. The laptop was real. They had 20, 30 people lie to you on mainstream media and tell you, ex-agents, all these people, okay? And so now that you know that that was a lie, the same networks are sitting down with her and supporting her. The same group of people are supporting her. So if you vote for her, you are voting for a liar, man, and a group of liars. I'm not saying that both sides are perfect, but that was a stone cold. They were caught in a factual lie. Like, they were caught in red-handed a lie. And there was multiple lies they got caught in. Yeah, but that was you could say Trump lies too. Yeah, well, I'm not saying they don't, but they got caught red-handed in a factual lie. Like, and they lied to you about it for months on end, over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over again. Let's be honest here. Like, so if you decide you're going to vote for that, I just don't understand. You're not making any sense to me because you're not deducing the evidence, man. There's real evidence. There's real evidence. The laptop was real. Period. That's it. That's it. You can say whatever you want. It was real. They said it was a lie. Like, I don't listen to, once someone lies to me once, I'm done, dude. I'm done. I'm not listening to them again. You get it? All right? We had oil reserves like you never would have believed. They've been depleted by this administration. Like, come on, man. Like, America was founded by business. You need a businessman to run a business. All right? You want me? I can go into so many other things that don't make sense. All right? Sammy, I respect your passion, but I know people that know him in New York really well. I know Donald Trump personally. Okay? I worked for Todd Hayda. All right. If you Google Todd Hayda, he was the head pro. All right. I knew him, dude. I lived in New York. Bedford Hills is the richest town in New York City. Go look at the Mannix family. Tom Mannix. Look at this. Look up Thomas Mannix. All right. I'm just going to prove to you something right now. Like, I have real names of people. Jimmy Sherman. Tom. Look at this guy. Tom Mannix. If you want to find out who he was. The dude runs the Harvard Endowment. All right. This is my good friend's uncle. All right. The dude is worth like 600 mil. All right. This guy right here. Tom Mannix. All right. Attended Harvard BA. He even played for their basketball team. All right. This is Thomas Mannix right here. All right. This dude. Anyway. I know people that were connected to the people that started the CIA, man. Like old Irish families, bro. Anyway, I get into this for years. So, and I knew all, and I was connected to people that all were in Bedford Hills. We're talking Scarsdale Road, one of the richest hills. You know, there's videos of me at the house that they shot American Gangster in because he was staying in the house. Jimmy Sherman, Merrill Lynch, like, I don't know, man. This stuff is just like, anyway. So if you want to talk about anyone that knew, so my personal friend saw Donald Trump on a couple times a month at least. He was the main golf guy at Trump's course in upstate New York. He was the main pro at the freaking, and I was doing a deal with him, a real estate deal with him, and I was around the guy for 2 years. He had nothing but great things to say about Donald Trump. Anyway, so that was my only personal connection. And again, so, and there's the stories that he didn't pay people. All right. That's what I hear. And I've tried to verify it. And it does sound like there was a few contractors he did not pay. And some said other people get away with doing that. It happens. I don't know. Did they shake him down? Did they do not a good job? Did they, we don't know the truth of what actually happened. But everyone says he did this, he did all that. But the dude's a billionaire, man, a multi-billionaire. Banks gave him tons of money. He produced multiple projects that did good. He also not everything he touched was amazing. There was some bankruptcy there at Taj Mahal, right? If you go through the stories, like but is every human being the most perfect human being on earth? Does every deal no? And his life is the only one that got scrutinized the way it did. Go scrutinize 1,000 other real estate developers and you'll find out there's probably a few people that didn't, when you run a multi-billion-dollar company, again, I'm not trying to justify it. I would pay everybody, I don't know the validity of every story too, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm willing to be open-minded about it. And that's the difference between me and a lot of people. I'm willing to listen. You know what I mean? So, but he's still made a lot of money because he learned from the mistakes. Amen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Exactly. Like, anyway, it's not even worth saying, bro, you're not going to convince me. Can we just shake hands? No, my friend, we can't because you're voting for a group of people that lied to you repetitively, my man. So, like, I can't, like, it's hard for me to fully respect you. Like, I you know what I mean? I'm sorry. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like, I can't understand your mentality. Like, you're not making logical, you need to logically make sense to me. And until then, I can't just say no, blah, 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 blah. Because it's like, it has to make sense, man. It has to make sense. You know what I mean? Why did they try to take him out? I'm just saying. Like, right? It's a solid root. Yeah, exactly. She's cool with the fact that they lied to you about Joe Biden being okay, but he's not okay. You're cool with that too? Like, I can't, man. I can't. Like, you're not making logical sense to me. All right? I never said Trump. I never talked about who lied and who didn't. Okay? I never talked about who lied and who didn't. Look at the facts. We weren't in war. Right? We were running like a business. We need a wall. That's a fact. We need a wall. It's a fact. There's fentanyl throwing through the country. Like, we needed a wall. That was a fact. Now they want a wall. Like, come on, man. Guys, you're not making any sense. So I can't do it. I can't do it. And again, that's why we need the blockchain party. And that's why I keep saying, right? Yeah. Like, we're going to start our own party and we're going to change the game. If you vote for Bitcoin, then you cannot vote. Then you got to vote for, because RFK has a better Bitcoin plan and he chose to be with the better administration. And so you got to vote for that. You got to be smart, man. Like, there's so many reasons. Like, if you vote for crypto, then you got to vote for Trump. It's period. I'm sorry. It's not a black and white. It's not a, oh, they might be good. Period. If you vote for crypto, you have to vote for Donald Trump. There's no, I don't care if you didn't like it. I don't care if it wasn't your first pick. I don't care if you've never voted Republican in your life and you've been a Democrat your entire life. If you vote crypto, you got to vote crypto. Like, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings and tell you guys the truth, but this is the facts. All right? Yeah. No one's going to represent you 100%, everybody. You know, Tony, you're acting like there's going to be a perfect candidate for you, Tony. Like, you go then, you know what I mean? You know? Yeah. Lifer is just a symbol. We gotta just remove all these toxic people. Stop the master. Yeah, as we fight for Bitcoin. Exactly, 100%. But there's always going to be that. You know what I mean? We'll make the money printer go brr. You know, they're both gonna make the money printer go brr. You know what I mean? Let me make it easy for you to get why I can't vote for him. He has entire habitats to make money, even if it's endangered species. There again. What are you talking about? Your man Fauci is killing dogs, man. Like, you're not making sense, bro. My man, they lied to you about a laptop. Let's go back again. And you're gonna vote for them anyway. You're not making sense to me, my man. You're not making sense to me. You're not making sense to me. Okay? You're not making sense. Surge, Party, King Tech, whatever. You're not making sense. It's endangered species. There's something against that deeply. Oh my God, man. Like, let's get real. That's like when people are like, I love my Tesla, and Tesla's great, but they don't realize like how many fossil fuels it takes to make a Tesla. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? All right. Yeah. Remember when lab leak theory was raised? Yeah. 100%, man. Democrats started the Civil War, just saying. Anyway, I think it's worth it on a Saturday night to shake it up. Market's pretty flat. You know, Bitcoin went up a little bit. We got a pump. You know what I mean? This kid said Trump is in line to you. How could you vote for him? I understand that. Bye, I tell you. Again, this guy said COVID hoax. Again, I own cryptocurrency. Trump is a pro cryptocurrency candidate, V-Son. Like, I'm voting, literally, I am a one-issue voter, man. Cryptocurrency, like, do you not understand it? Your name is V-Son, you're a member, so that means you're a cryptocurrency person. You have to vote for the person that is more pro for your cryptocurrency. Do you not understand that? Are you not, like, I just said, like, you have to put some of your things aside and realize that you have to do what you have to do regardless of how you feel beforehand. Okay? Like, you gotta be you're not, to me, you're not, again, not making sense to me. Listen, I'm a self-made multimillionaire, all right? How many people here are a self-made multimillionaire in the chat? I just want to ask. I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to ask. Put a 333 if you're a self-made multimillionaire. You made over $3, $4, $5 million, self-made. No one gave it to you. You did it from the very ground up, from the very beginning of your lifestyle, all right? Put a 333 if you did it, okay? All right? I'm just saying, So, and again, to do that took me years to walk the walk, to go my separate way, to become independent. Okay. All right. So look, very few people in the chat. We have people writing 333, but it's very few people. Right. And who knows who's being really, really actually honest. But some people are okay. RSL, I believe they are. There's, well, maybe 50 out of the 800 people here, maybe even less. Okay. The point of the story is, like, I've been able to find my way when people tried to lie to me years ago and tell me the dollar was strong. And I said, the dollar's not strong. They're going to print it to zero in 2010. Like, I've been finding these truths my whole life and taking you guys and teaching people really how to get out of poverty, mental poverty, spiritual poverty, and financial poverty, physical poverty. Their bodies aren't in shape. I figured out a way to push myself in almost all aspects of life, right? And so I'm just trying to help you deduce the world in a better way. That's all. You know what I mean? Like, certain things, it's more than just opinion. Like, certain things are fact, man. You got to start to see the world for the truth. Like, there's some truth out there, So, I'm not trying to be rude here. I'm being honest with you all. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I'm breaking down things to reality here, right? So, this one guy says they do endangered species. Another one is heavy into war. You know what I mean? So you're cool with, I just, whatever. I'm gonna leave it alone. I get it. But, like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Talk your ish, Sammy. It's your show. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Look, I'm a Democrat Kryptonian. I'm not voting for Trump. See, there you go. Hey, there you go, man. Bro, I'm humbly asking, if you're a multimillionaire, why you put $200 in a trade only? Because I don't have to make any more money. Because I've already made enough. Because I'm not greedy. Because I'm not a fool. You know what I mean? Because at the right time, you will see me put more money in the trade. Because today's a sideways trade where the trade went nowhere. Why would I sit there and put 100 grand and watch it go sideways all day? Does that make any sense to you? You're not making any sense to me. You know what I mean? It's just so funny, man. Like this, everyone, listen to this guy, Crypto Degen. Let's take his question and repost it. It's the craziest question I've ever seen in my life. It makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? It makes no sense to me. Right? Sam makes bands from all different directions. Like if you met me in real life, you'd be like, oh my God, this guy's real. Like, I wouldn't let you pay for anything if you were around me. Like, you wouldn't pay for anything. Like, you'd have like a car pick you up. You'd go out to a nice dinner with me and you'd be like, wow, this guy's actually the real deal. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, don't play with me. Don't make me take you out to dinner and show you how good it is. When you work 7 days a week, man, you can do things a lot of people can't. Because not many people are going to work 7 days a week. Not for 5 years like I have. I'm telling you. So, all right. Life, we're not going to get it or understand preservation. Amen. You know? Steakhouse, good ribeye. Let's go, Liver. I'm taking you, man. I'm taking you. Sam been slaying the chart hard lately. We actually have been nailing on him. Shout out to Prod, my man. Love you, brother. Crypto Marcos 369. Give him the sauce, Sammy. Why grind when you can work smart? Amen. Because I'm someone that's in love with the grind. Don't you get it? And my grind is amazing. I wake up at 6 in the morning. I spend about 2.5 to 3 hours with my group. I work out from like 9:15 to 10. All right. I take a quick shower during the countdown, get ready, bang, bang, bang. I'm on at 10:10. We rock it out. We do our 2 hours. I take a break from the screens for an hour, take my wife to lunch if possible. I come back, hit the charts. Sometimes I do an update from the phone, hit the charts at 1:30. If it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we trade all afternoon throughout the trading group. We're banging on them in and out. I'm posting out everything that I'm in. Then I'm scanning all coins. And like, we're just having a blast, man. So like, it's I love my life. Like, I like the grind that I have. Like, I'm the type of person that has to have a grind to feel comfortable. I don't want to just, you know what I mean? It can't just be whatever, you know? Glad that my positivity cuts through the chat. It reaches you in the 99. Thank you for all that you do, Sam. God bless you, man. Thank you. Yeah. $100%, man. Yeah. Keeping us updated is a huge part of your job. Probably half your income. Amen. So I guess it was okay that they put Martha, but not, you guys are so funny, man. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm not going to get into it anymore today. I got triggered enough already. And honestly, you have to remember, my mom passed away, and people died in my family, and I just went through a lot. You know, so it's just, you know, Bitcoin's not really pumping. It's at 60,260. It's doing all right. It's better than not pumping. I mean, it is, you know, it's coming up out of the pattern a little bit there. This guy's so funny, man. Shout out to Jamie. How come you breathe air like a real person and not have the air breathe you? Yeah. I agree with Sam and his points about election and fundamentals. This theme for the world also are the best we've got. 100%. Thank you. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, 60K was the previous all-time high, and now we're you know, we hang out. It's like our low now. That's an inverted head and shoulder. This looks like it's gonna pop. Tight moving averages above the 200 MA. Ready to rock, right? I got through it by realizing he's not the youngest with his mom and dad in the next life. Exactly. There you go. Yeah. Green from 56K, baby Sammy. Bye, so we buy. I love you, brother. We did buy back down. Remember when we bought down there? That $5,000 buy? When you're wealthy, it's a full-time job managing your wealth. Amen. I don't know if I'm wealthy yet, but I'm on my way. This is my first week of leverage trading. I finished up 10%. Thank you for the advice. I give all the credit to you in the 721 and the 200 MA. Hey, man, you did it yourself again. God bless you, and I hope we can continue to help you, you know? Yeah. What is Houdini Swap, Decrypted.tax, and BOOKMAP? Can you tell us? Yeah, they're my sponsors, you know. Number one sponsor is I Trust Capital, where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency, gold and silver with your IRA 365 days a year. It's absolutely beautiful. You gotta love it. And you know, you can buy and sell tax-free too until you're ready to take it out in retirement, which is pretty cool. Something you can't do in a lot of other places, and they're regulated. They're awesome, and I think they're one of the best companies to be associated with in the game. So I Trust Capital. Decrypted.tax is my good friend Ernest, who is a tax attorney and a CPA, and he understands crypto and how to do your taxes better than probably anybody else in the game. Schedule a free consultation and learn about Decrypted.tax and Houdini Swap, where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency buy and sell cryptocurrency from any really exchange or any chain. 4,000 tokens across multiple chains. So you're talking anything you think about, you can do. You know, you just type it in. Like if you want to go from base, if you want to go from ETH base to SUI to ETH base, you want to go to, you know, Blast to SUI, kind of SEI to SUI, you name it, you can do it here. You could also do it privately as well, and they're on their way to $700 million in swap volume. Houdini Swap. And those are my 3 channel sponsors, who I greatly appreciate. 60,250. We are in the green here for Bitcoin, pumping to the upside, getting those gains, getting those juicy gains out of this flag that we watched all day long. Eventually, we started with this flag, got the dip, and then we started the secondary flag, and eventually got the pump. I would love to have a private 30-minute call with every amount voter, going hard on full premise-based logic exploitations, and see if you remain mentally vulnerable. So I'm like, if there's a week special for Crypto Lifer going on, I hear it. You're so funny, Ryan. I love this guy. Who is Ryan? Funny. Yes, there is a week special. I like it. He's like trying to get us back on target here. But the Crypto Lifer Weeks campaign, it is running $10,000 given back to the Crypto Lifers. Only 6 days left. All right. To anyone that jumps on in to Weeks, weex.com. Some are calling it the Weex exchange, but Weeks. All right. And you'll get a $200 bonus too if you deposit $500 and trade up to 100,000 USDT within inside the event. Pretty awesome. And the first 10 people already got 100 USD sent the next day sent within a day to them, or sent within a day of them doing, you know, signing up. So, might be a coworker. You're funny, man. But jump on in today. We do have all these links pinned. All right, if you want to jump into MEXC, you can hit here. If you want to go to Weeks, we have the link below. CryptoLifer.com if you want to jump on into my trading group today and find out more. We're not going to, I honestly don't allow arguments about politics there, and I don't bring it up. Today's one of the last days I'll go as hard as I just did. I just had to find some of the logic there. Like, what is the logic behind? I can't see it, you know. But anyway, some people can't see my logic too, right? And we're never going to see eye to eye. We're going to go at it all day. So what's the point? Let's get back into crypto. But one point is one is better for crypto, and we're crypto lifers. So that's another thing that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I'm going to vote for my wallet. My kids, I want to leave my kids cryptocurrency when I die. Like, so when I vote for the administration that's more pro crypto, I'm also voting for my children, man. Like, I look at it on a bigger scale. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can't see it. Who knows? I'm open-minded to believe that. But I still stand for something. And, you know, I believe it's important to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything, you know, and that's kind of where I sit. This little flag could play out, touch the 21, and continue to pump to 60,005. Looks like maybe when we show up tomorrow morning, we're going to be somewhere at about 60,005, maybe even, you know, maybe even 61K. So, and watch out for the M. We could come up all the way up here, get rejected by 60,007, and just start to M and dump back down. So, you know, it's not the greatest trade in the world, but hey, we're up 12%. Starting to make a bit of a move there. And remember, if the trade goes well, I make 350. I'm risking $70 for like 350 or something like that. Or 70 for 280. That's what it was, I think. Let me look at it exactly, so I don't look at it. Yeah, $70 for 280, right? So, hey, if I wake up $300, that'd be awesome. And we have the whole week to trade, and so many opportunities coming our way. So I don't have to go and risk 500 for 1,500 on a you know, a low volume weekend. But the probability is starting. That's a breakout right now. It has broken out of the channel, and it looks like it's going to start getting ready to go up to 63,000, 60, yeah, possibly 63K. 62.8 is the target if we go there. All right. Suey and Cass are going to rock you. I know, right? Some chickens vote to visit KFC. You're funny. Sam, you can teach a class every month that can be life-changing only for fun and video knowledge you can use every day and make it back literally a day after playing by the book. Please tell us more. This is true, Ryan. Many people have said this, but I do teach a class every single month, the last out of every month. And a lot of people have feedback for it. You can jump into that class by looking at the QR code on the far right corner of the screen there. Appreciate you, man. I like this guy. He's a nice guy, helping me promote my stuff, man, in the midst of it all. U.S. Tether dominance looking to drop to the downside too on this weekend. That's good for all coins. It's good for a lot of things. So, I remember I jumped into that APES coin. I put $500 in it just to see what would happen. Oh my God, look at that. That's a sketch wick. So, again, I don't think I put a stop loss on it too. I just let it chill. So we're kind of still flat. See what happens. Have you seen the channel we're stuck in since the start of the year in March? What do you think will finally break? We have a triple bottom. You're putting in crazy work on a Saturday night, bro. Hey, man, it is what it is, right? You got to grind. Hey, I don't have anyone to take care of me. There's no one paying my bills. There's no one walking me down the, you know. Hey, you go, Sammy. Super chats, S&P futures, right? I mean, really hasn't changed since I did my Friday macro analysis. But I see the S&P booming. I see it inside this bigger channel about to get busy and about to pump all the way up to about 6,005. So that's what I see happening. What is this tool name showing liquidity? That is BOOKMAP, showing us where the liquidity is. It's called BOOKMAP, and you can go either way. If there's more red above us, it's likely we're going to go up to that level. It's kind of like a heat map. You know, if you're wearing infrared goggles, all right. If anyone has to take it, the financial penalty will inflict on your future is nothing compared to the cost right now. It's easy 150 to probably save you thousands and thousands of dollars, right? There's a frog in the Discord. Yes. We have a man called Master Friend. If you want to jump on into Master Friend, we have another type of leverage mastery inside of my Discord that gives you even more insight and learning abilities. That's $300 one-time fee. and you become an extra saucy guy. Jump on in today if you want to find out more. Hit the QR code. Thanks, man. I had a lot to talk about tonight. I appreciate you doing that. Who is this Ryan S guy? Do I know you, Ryan? Interesting. All right, I'm ready to join the group, Sammy. I promise I would. I'm a man of my word. Hey, man, jump on in, dude. 1 month, dude. See if we can change your life. I believe we can in 1 month. You know what I mean? Again, looks like my coworker. You're funny. I'm up 200% of the spot trade of WOG. It's now around 480 market cap. They say it's the next FWOG. Hey, good for you, man. I hope it goes all the way. My dog Smalls is back from her travels for business. She says BTC is historically goes up and to the right, but has never seen a secular bear market. Mark, if you have insight. A secular bear market. Super chats, I think, are cleared. Amen. Thank you. Let's take a look here at the fan funding. Thank you to Louis Bino. Would you please take a look at S&P 500 futures? ES1. Thank you. I love you, bro. Yep. If you're a millionaire, why? Yeah, Jamie. Billy, me, and Redman did a premiere video, KRC 20, getting people ready in 11 hours, releasing tonight. That sounds awesome. I like it. Lifer, can you check out AERO? Thanks, man. It's been great. And have with the lifers. Hola. Mike, Ready, Millie, Jamie, Virgo. Can't type. Shout out to Crunk, man. Reef has treated me well this past week. Reef is doing damage. Pretty crazy. And what someone asked me about there was Aerodrone. I'm about to say I didn't look at AERO yet. AERO's just at that bottom at that 68 cents, but I saw it was pumping out. It did. I wouldn't be surprised if it just kind of goes up and down though. I'd like it if the bowl was a little tighter, more like this, and this is like its real bottom. I expect it to go up and down and really start its way, but I believe these are great accumulation times for Aerodrone. And I have bags of it, and I like to hold it, and I still hold it, so I see this thing as a big winner coming, man. I really do. I really do. And shout out to all the fan funding, man. Caps, Crypto, Burke, Jamie, Lechazar, Indera, Louis Bino, Crunk, Miss Space Ripper, Cody, Fiat Wars, you know. And I normally, you know, I'm not going to get into politics Monday to Friday. Saturday night, I might be a little freer just because it's Saturday night. But for the most part, I already feel icky and sticky. Like, I like when I just teach the charts and teach the charts and teach the charts. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You just said my full name in reverse. It's funny. Big Time does continue to get a bit of a pump here. But, I mean, the thing got crushed at the downside. So once it's up a little bit, it's really not that big of a deal. Because it was, like, smashed. You know what I mean? Like, look how low it was. And okay, so fine. It went from 7 to 12 cents. I mean, it ain't bad. That's your... Hey, I believe you're bottoming for altcoins. And I just think it's time that people start to realize, like, this is, you know... But again, that's what I believe. So you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor, right? And I will never tell you what to do with your money. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Scam Wicks, low volume on the weekend. Yeah. Burke doing a CAS update tonight on YouTube. That's a big deal. I want to see that. Post that to the group, man. That's going to be good information. I'll probably watch it and then I'm just... Hey, Sam, I'll put $5 on REEF. What's it go? 16x now, 300% profit. Thanks for learning from you, Paul P. So weird, man. I keep it neutral because when I really think is for another channel is Sam knows my mindset. Real radical out here. Yeah. Thank you. Shout out to Stack, man. We love you, man. Yeah. Injected, baby. Actions speak louder than words. Amen, man. And what? Amen. Show up every single day and just do what you got to do. I like Injective here down at that 786. That's a steal at $20. And $20 is pretty strong for considering it was down at $564 when we first started watching this thing in February of 2023. Right? Yeah. You fill our spirits, man. Thank you, man. Life for your name backwards is refill. Because you refill our spirits. I love you, brother. Thank you. Made some big all buys after your Friday update. Hey. I'm trying to pay, but it's rejecting my email. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. What indicator to use support of resistance? Mine. I make it up myself. I don't need an indicator for that. Come on, man. You got to find your own support of resistance. Yeah, so the big news is Casper KRC20 mining coming at you hard. Get your KASPLEX wallet today at KASPLEX, if I'm correct, right? KASPLEX.org really is where you want to get it going. All right. KRC20. You can kind of see what's being minted, what's happening, what's going down. We can start minting soon on the main net. Get yourself a KASWARE wallet. You got to go to KASWARE.xyz. All right, that's where it all begins. Get yourself a KASWARE wallet. Get it ready. Download it. It goes up just like a MetaMask. You can send Casper to it via the Casper network, and you can go from there. All right, not that hard. Okay, not that hard. TA is pumping because I told you, DeFi is pumping. When they see that the market's going to come back strong, and they, you know. And again, this is just the beginning. Like, these are likely your bottoms. And it's going to take a while. Like, you know, like these are going to play out over time. But this is really what you start to see happening when you hit like a bearish bottom. And this should start to kind of follow through this way back to the upside. I'm calling the bottom for these altcoins based on the cup and handle on that 3-day chart there. But again, I could be wrong. But the probability is like 80 to 90% that I'm correct. So I haven't opened my mouth and said anything about alt season, right? I said how we're going to find it and what ways we're going to figure it out. And now I'm at that place where I'm going to show you, like, this is alt season, right? And so, you know, what is the safest way to buy a large mega spot? Like when you buy 100K Solana, it's not on the exchange, or is it sitting on there, or do you do it another way? I buy it on the exchange, yeah. But then I may put it on a hardware wallet after the fact, you know, and it doesn't sit on the exchange. Okay. Are you buying a bunch of alts, Lifer? I've been buying alts, and everybody knows in my trading group, every Thursday night we go over what I bought, what happened, how much money I deployed into the market. So if you want to know that information, join my trading group. You're going to get that information every single Thursday. All right. And you'll see, and I give it when I do it, like, hey, buy $5 of this, but I recap what I did every Thursday too as well. Everybody, I'm going to jump on out of here. I'm still like the stream if you learned something new. Thank you, Astro. Like the stream if you learned something new. Whether about my feistiness, whether about life, whether about ins and outs, whether about a coin, trade, something that you didn't know, whether maybe it was Coral Castle, you name it, let me know. I like Rio here at the bottom. This coin's likely bottomed out, ready to pump to the upside. A lot of coins have likely bottomed here when it comes to real world assets. When it comes to, AI, gaming, like UFOs, like, I mean, it's all there. I'm always in the stream when Sammy makes big calls. He called the bottom and the top. Now tonight, alt bottom. Yeah, tonight is when I did call the alt bottom, man. I haven't done that. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Remember, all the influencers bring you in to see their huge trades. We bring you in to teach you how to make your own huge trades. Amen. I love you all. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow morning. 2 streams on the weekend, man. Who else does it for you that hard on the weekend? This was a crazy long 2-hour stream. I don't know why I went on such a dang tangent. I didn't expect to. I'm kind of upset with myself. I should have kept it crypto, but it is what it is. Yeah. You know, CryptoFace, he's saying we're going to go lower in a bull market. I mean, I love CryptoFace, good friend of mine. We've talked about it. I might have him on the channel to go over it, and it's possible. Anything is possible. I'm open-minded. But we'd have to lose 200 MAs on like the 3-day chart and the 2-day chart, and then I would start to get on board with that idea. But until then, no, I just can't do that. Yeah. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you, and I thank you all for being here. Yeah. But I'll see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you all. Sammy, a few bucks to take the girls for ice cream. Much love, man. Rudy, you didn't have to do that. It's very nice of you. Givers gain every single time, man. God bless you, Rudy. 007 for the $20 super chat, man. And you guys are amazing. $69 in chat revenue. You did. You hit me on that 69.
What would you go for? That one?
You know what I mean?
This one or this one?
I can't stand these.
I can tell you all 3.
No. There you go. Night, Sammy. Love you, bro. Love you too, man. Love you all. You're good, Sam. Think of what Jim Rohn would say. Don't beat yourself up. Amen. We make mistakes. We got to move on from them, right? That's a sign, Sammy. Right? Love you, bro. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam, my friend. Alaikum salam. Yeah. Good night, Sam. Good night, everybody. Guys, I'm the guy that called the top of Bitcoin in 2020, whatever. I called the bottom here. I'm telling you, man, I've called the bottom of the S&P a couple times. I've made some seriously massive calls, and they played out pretty well. But again, who knows? What do I know? I'm just a guy that's gone live every single day for thousands of days. And what does that mean? Probably nothing over here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for kicking it with me for this amazing 2 hours. May God bless each and every one of you. It was crazy tonight. Hey, I kept you entertained, if anything else. God bless you all. See you tomorrow. At my expense.